coaches, players, teammates center.
Fox News. A beacon of right-wing dishonesty ran this graphic showing MLB Hall of Famer Frank Thomas, a legend with the Chicago White Sox, sadly passing away at the age of 55.
All the time we have. Jessica Anderson, Matt Bennett, thank you both for talking to us. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
We also need to quickly issue a correction in the in memoriam feature that we showed just a few minutes ago. We misidentified the late Frank Thomas, the three-time All-Star for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Frank Thomas we showed you, unfortunately, was also a former pro baseball player. He is very much alive. We apologize for that mistake.
Incredible. Because as we know, Frank Thomas, not dead. He would tweet, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sorry. My ex-employer, Fox, would be this irresponsible on national TV this morning. Yes, I'm alive and doing well. This blows my mind also." It's fair to question, who was assigned to the story? Where exactly did they get their intel from? After all, Frank Thomas, the three-time All-Star with the Pirates and Mets, died on January 16, 2023, about a year ago. Albeit it was an in memoriam, did one not think to confirm with, I don't know, the man's reps or the man himself? By the way, the discrepancy in production in this sport, wide, incredibly wide. The deceased Thomas batted .266. He had 286 home runs, not bad. The outfielder, third baseman, was with the Mets in their inaugural season. He played for the Reds, Cubs, then Milwaukee Braves, Phils, and Stros. The still alive Thomas made it to Cooperstown on the first ballot in 2014. He hit .301. Again, discrepancy. Wide like the Hoover Dam. One would also think, as Thomas did bring up, that his past employer would somehow fact check this in time. He is no longer with Fox Sports. Apple TV bought up a bunch of rights for Major League Baseball games. They signed him as an analyst. Many people will remember a Whitlock favorite, Katie Nolan, being on those broadcasts of games as well. It's just a flub. Don't know who did it. Probably not a sports fan. Huge flub. From Bleacher Report. Nicknamed the Big Hurt, the 55-year-old Frank Thomas played 19 seasons in the Bigs from 1990 to 2008. Primarily for the White Sox for 16 of those years. He also played for the Oakland Athletics and Toronto Blue Jays over his final 3 seasons. By the way, those numbers with the Oakland A's were gaudy. Gaudy. The man is fantastic. From 93 to 97, Thomas earned 5 consecutive All-Star selections. He also won back-to-back American League MVP awards in 93 and 94, won the American League batting title in 97 with a .347 average, hit 300 or better in a season 10 times. He also hit 40 or more home runs in a season 5 times. Mike Chiari would add, all told, Thomas appeared in 2,322 career games, hit .301, 1,704 RBIs, 1,494 runs scored, elected to the Hall of Fame in 2014, receiving 83.7% of the vote. David Ruff would hilariously tweet, "Frank Thomas is alive and holding press conferences to tell us about high testosterone." That's true. And per the Daily Beast, this isn't the first time that Fox News has taken heat for mistakenly identifying a dead celebrity. In 2018, the network shared a photo of R&B singer Patti LaBelle while announcing the death of soul legend Aretha Franklin. A graphic that will live in infamy. Take it in, man. Here's what I'll say. As a person who I support the Cubs, but I went to the cell all the time, Comiskey. Watching Frank Thomas was awesome. Watching Albert Bell, sometimes awesome. I believe, I'd have to ask my parents, I believe we have a signed batting helmet from Frank Thomas. One of my most vivid memories is his production on the field, but also the pinball game that he had. That was spectacular.